my mom and I are about to leave pretty soon to go to that kind of car shop, swap meet kind of thingamajig. So, yeah. So we're gonna walk there, and just because it's a walking distance and whatnot, so I'll show you guys what I got and all that lovely spiel.
Teenager drives a hearse for her
Yeah.
vehicle.
You know, she was just bitching the other day about her
That's
drawer.
big.
It is 4:03 and bringing my dog for a walk. And I have been home for roughly 2 hours, or almost 2 hours, if not already. So, yeah. So I'm still on the walk with my dog, and when I was at the thingamajig with my mom, I got something that I am going to show you guys, and yeah. And I know there's going to be at least one person who's going to freak out a little bit and say like, oh my god, I thought you have like no money and can't afford stuff and blah 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 and so on. And yet that is true, okay? But there's a difference, in my opinion, on treating yourself on some things that are on the cheaper side and having, in a way, another bill on top of your other bills. And what I mean by that is there is a difference between treating yourself about 3 times a year. That's about $20 tops. Then spending approximately, give or take, $35+ at a gym membership per month. You know what I mean? Let me move my hands. Okay. Because it depends on, when it comes to like memberships, gym memberships, it depends on where you're located and what gym membership you're going to will determine on how much it's going to be. And some gym memberships kind of go by like your age range, and at least where I'm at least. And as far as I know, where I'm located, there are for sure 3 different gym memberships, and the cheapest one where I'm located, with my age range, it is about, it's a roughly, give or take, if I remember correctly, depending on if you're paying in cash or it's going to automatically go out of your account. So it depends on those 2 things, depending on how much. So it's approximately $45-ish per month, depending on if you are paying in person or in the like up front and whatnot, in cash or on card. And if you're paying once a month in cash or with a check, then it's like an extra $20. But if it automatically goes out of your account, then it's a little cheaper. But yeah. And with the other 2 gym memberships where I'm at, you'll pay like every 2 weeks a certain amount, and that would add up approximately, depending on which one you go to, but you'll be spending about pretty darn close to $100 a month, maybe a little bit more. So it's just like, well, either way, you're gonna spend $60+ at a gym when you could save that much and spend a few things to do at home. You know what I mean? I don't know. My point is that like there's a difference between like treating yourself here and there and adding an extra bill or 2 if you're not gonna use that thing that very often, you know? It's like, I don't know, like there's no point on spending, let's say, a $400 computer if you're not going to use it frequently. You know what I mean? When you could spend, I don't know, $300 on a fridge. More likely you're gonna use a fridge a lot more than a computer, right? So it's kind of a mix between A, affording it, and B, if you're actually going to use that thing frequently enough to make it worth it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm trying to get at in a way. So, yeah. And I just remembered something that I just thought of that I was going to do was grabbing those two thingamajigs for workout and whatnot at my mom's. I was gonna do those lift thingamajigs, and I was going to grab them when I was there, and I totally forgot. So I know I'm gonna be there on Wednesday, so I could grab them when I'm there, but so the thing that I got is, and it's just one thing, the original price that they were selling it for was $7.50, if I remember correctly. Yeah, $7.50. But they said, oh, we'll cut it down by about 50% and sell it for you to $3. So I am like, sweet, gonna take it. So I have gotten an old school kind of camera, and I thought it was awesome. And there's like a way to kind of like stand, I guess. So I thought it was pretty darn cool and whatnot. And this is upside down, but yeah. And there's a like flash that came with it, so I can put it on top of it, and I thought that was pretty darn freaking cool. And to go with it, and there are instructions with it. So I thought that was pretty darn cool, and I thought that was like a freaking steal. I didn't officially like opened it until now. Hold on. And that there is one little light bulb with it, and I just thought it was kind of a cool thing and whatnot. So yeah, and I'm assuming this box itself is the instructions. So yeah, it is almost 7:50. And on the second to the last walk. So yeah. So I kind of just did something. So within the last few minutes before I let my dog out, still am, but so off of the topic that I was talking about earlier, like regardless of money, like I do, but I don't have money. And what I mean about that is I have money to pay for bills and things to make myself better. And what I mean by that as in health-wise. And rarely to never to treat myself. To kind of overall sum it up practically. So from that being said, I remember about a month ago when I had my normal yearly dentist appointment about a month ago. My dentist told me that I should get the water flosser thingamajig, and I was, like doing research and trying to find some good deals and whatnot for it. And on TikTok, I found a great deal for it. So right before I went for a walk with my dog, I order it. So yeah. I just don't want you guys to think or feel like, oh my god, Hannah's lying to us and blah 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 blah. It's just like, regardless of having like money and blah 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 blah, like in reality I kind of don't, because like we, and I say we as in my man and I, or just people in general, overall have money for practically their basic needs, as in having a roof over their heads, and to have a roof over their heads, they need to make sure they have the other basic needs that they need to have a roof over their head, like utilities and food and certain hygiene stuff like shampoo and conditioner, toilet paper, etc. You know what I mean? Food. And on top of that, their health, whether it's their physical health or mental health, to make sure they have enough money if they have to pay medication or surgeries out of pocket. You know what I mean? Like those kind of things. And rather or not if they have kids or pets, to make sure that they have their needs met, and to be able to go to work or appointments, they have to make sure that they have enough money for gas and insurance, and if they still have to have payments on their car loan, and all that lovely spiel. And if they have like a bump in the road for, you know, emergencies, like, I don't know, a flat tire or whatever it may be, they got to make sure they have a little side money. So yeah, I just don't want you guys to think like, oh my God, Hannah's lying because she says that she doesn't have a lot of money, but yet she's buying X, Y, and Z. It's like, it's because it's on the cheaper side and really good deals and affordable that I can get. It's not like I'm spending $200 or more every week, you know what I mean? So I just want to make that clear that, like, if and when I buy certain things, it's for health or the things that I actually need to live, practically. So, for the most part. So, yeah. So I just don't want you guys just to, like, think or feel that, like, I'm lying, because that's far from what I'm trying to do. It's more of like, I gotta do certain things health-wise, or like I need to make sure that I have my basic and also my man's too. Like, it's 50-50. When I say me, I mean we, as in my man and I too, when it comes to this, is that, like, we have to make sure our basic needs are met, like having food, you know, that we need to stay healthy and have a roof over our heads, etc. Like I said not that long ago, stay out of my and whatnot. So then it can be easier to do other things also and whatnot, because if we don't pay our bills, then it will be so much a lot more difficult to, you know, do things if we don't pay our basic needs, you know, like a roof under our heads, you know what I mean, our heads, and making sure we have food, and making sure that our health is good, and you know what I mean. So, you know what I mean, like, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so I just don't want you guys to think that, like, oh, Hannah's lying, she's saying that she doesn't have money, but she's, you know, paying for X, Y, and Z, and doing this and doing that. It's like, I see that point too, you know what I mean? It's just like, all I'm saying is, if you guys want me to do things that's gonna cost $50+ you know, like every day or every week, and realistically, I can't afford that, you know what I mean, is what I'm getting at. So I just want to put that clear, that, like, I can, but I can't. Like, if I do things that's gonna cost $50+ every week, if not more than every week, then guess what? Then I, as in me and my man and my dog, will not have a place to live, or have food to eat, or certain utilities, so we can't have good hygiene, you know, like things like that will come an issue. So yeah, so that's why it's so important for you guys to help your favorite creators to like share their videos once in a great blue moon and comment once in a while, or subscribe if you have not already. All those little things will help your favorite creator to meet certain things on certain platforms, which will help them to get more money. And with them getting more money, that can help them to do 10 times more things that will cost a lot more money. So yeah, so I just want to like explain that a little bit, if that kind of like helps you to understand and why and so on. And it does help also if you guys watch all those videos to the end, you know what I mean? Like, bunch of little things like that helps your favorite creators to succeed, and it'll be much easier for us to give back to you guys by making videos that you guys really want to see. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Or just goals that those favorite creators have been wanting to do for months, if not years. So, yeah. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm not trying to, like, rant or the B word to you guys. It's just, I'm just trying to inform you guys that I don't want you guys to think that I am lying to you guys, or don't want you guys to think that I'm like not wanting to, hold on, like not wanting to do certain videos for you guys, because that's far from the truth. It's just me informing you guys that sometimes I have to make compromises. That's all, is kind of overall the gist of what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. So, I checked that within the last 20 to 28 to 30 days, there have been about roughly 29-ish new people who has subscribed. So nearly every day within the last 30 days, almost one person on average has subscribed every day. And within the last 28 to 30 days, within the last month or so, if you are new, thank you to the 29, 30 people who has subscribed over the last, month or so. So I just want to say thank you, and I really do appreciate each and one of you and whatnot, and all of every other person who has subscribed, even over the last roughly 6 years. I really do appreciate each and one of you who has been subscribing, subscribing, sharing my videos, commenting, liking, and all that, you know, spiel. I really do appreciate it. And, you know, I don't want you guys to think like I don't see those and don't, you know, like I'm not noticing, because I am. And rather it's here on my vlogging channel or even on my main channel. So I just want to say, like, I am noticing, and all that spiel and all the things that you guys have been doing by supporting me and whatnot. So I just wanted to say, you know, thank you, and I really do appreciate it, and watching, you know, my videos as long as you possibly can, rather it's like half the video or even the whole video. I just want to say I do truly do appreciate it and whatnot. So I just don't want you guys to think that I'm not noticing, you know, all the engagement that you guys have been doing and all of that should be all, because all those things that you guys have been doing are helping me, you know. So I just don't want you guys to think like, oh, you know, blah 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 blah. Like, you guys are amazing, and I do appreciate a bunch of little things that you guys do and have been doing. And yeah, I just want to say that for a little bit, saying like, hey, I am noticing all of your guys's, you know, support and all that spiel. And rather I do or don't say it in my videos, rather it's on my main channel or here on my vlogging channel, like, I do appreciate it, and like, and all that spiel. And once I am able to give back to you guys and share videos that you guys been wanting to see, like, I will go, you know, as much as I can to make those videos the best that I can, once, you know, of course I'm able to. So I just want to let you guys know though, like, I do appreciate you guys doing what you guys are doing by helping and supporting and all, doing a bunch of little things that doesn't cost money, by sharing the videos, commenting whenever you can, watching, you know, my videos as far as you possibly can, and all that you know, just a bunch of little things like that, you know, does help me and whatnot to get closer to, you know, where I want to go in life, and closer to make more amazing videos for you guys. And even if it's once a month, or, you know, twice a month, or you know, whatever it may be. So yeah. And I just want to put this out there, that there might be some people might be thinking that, like, that I do bunch of fun things and whatnot and so on, that like it seems like I did spend a lot of money on or whatnot, and in reality that's not really the case, because in certain things it could be practically like a free event that I went to, and with certain things it really, like, how am I going to explain it? Like, for example, in yesterday's vlog, I went to a concert, okay? That concert was free, and like, it was open to anybody who wants to come, and the only thing that would cost money is if you want to, like, buy food or drinks, you know what I mean? But like, other than that, the event itself was free, you know what I mean? And another example is that, like, beginning of this year, I don't remember if I vlogged it or not, but it was in January, I want to say, of this year, that I went and saw a comedian in town. And I just want to let you guys know is that that was a Christmas gift from a family member. So I just want to let you know with like certain things that I've done that's fun related that does cost, like, you know what I mean, or would have cost like at least $50, maybe more, depending on whatever the fun activity or activities are. Like, usually it's a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, or for the most part a free event, but yet you'll just have to like pay for certain things like food or drinks, or you know what I mean, like things like that. So I just want to put that out there though, like, yeah, like I just want to put that out there so you guys know, like, well, you have done a bunch of like fun things, with it, since the beginning of the year. Well, it's because there were a gift kind of thing for like a Christmas gift or a birthday's gift or those kind of gifts, like holiday gifts, or it's a situation that you don't need, or for the most part doesn't cost anything, just you know what I mean, unless if you want to, like, optional to buy things, or for example, today, like, I went to that car show thingamajig earlier today. Like, I technically didn't had to pay money or like buy stuff, it's just like I could just go there to look, you know what I mean, like things like that, like you technically, you know what I mean, don't, like things like that, like I don't know how else to explain it, but I don't know, I just want to put that out there, like, hey, you've done, fun things over the last whatever months. It's just like, it could be like, for the most part, a free event, or B, it was a gift. Rather, it's like a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, or, you know what I mean? It's like one of those kind of situations. So I just want to put that out there too, and I just don't want you guys to think like me, I always ask like a family member, like, oh, buy me tickets to this place. Like, no, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't ask my family or friends or whatever for gifts, especially if it's gonna cost them an arm and a leg. And if people do ask, like, hey, what do you want for Christmas, or what do you want for your birthday, it's like they're the ones who ask me, so I usually give them like 2 lists that's like realistic, like money wise, and those 2 lists is what I actually need and what I actually want. So then they can go off of 2 lists and they can decide what's within their budget. And I also make it as realistic as I possibly can, because I know I'm not the only one who has responsibilities and bills, etc. So all I'm saying is, like, I don't ask people for, like, I'm not like a needy person that needs shit, is what I'm getting at. And if I put that out there, and make it seem like, oh, like, I am sorry, you know what I mean? Like, I really am not that person. And I know it seems like it recently because my dog's birthday's coming up, and like I said in some vlogs, like, if you want to, go for it. If you don't, cool. Like, I could care less. You know what I mean? Like, because I know that there are people out there who are like animal lovers and loves to spoil other people's pets, and that's why I have that option, and that's why I have that out there. You know what I mean? It's not that like I'm like trying to do like a GoFundMe kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's far from, you know what I mean? I just want to put that out there. So yeah, I just don't want you guys to think that like I'm like a give me kind of person. Like I'm this kind of person that likes to work for their money. So I just want to put that out there too. So yeah. So it is almost 9:30 and I am just gonna go get ready for bed and all that lovely spiel because I have to wake up at 5 a.m., which I don't like because I don't like to wake up no earlier than 6 a.m. at the earliest, but I have to wake up at 5 in the morning to make sure I have to get to work by 6:30 a.m. So yeah, I am going to end the vlog here, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed this vlog in any shape or form, please let me know by liking, subscribing, commenting, you know, do a bunch of little things like that if you can. And I know most of you guys aren't subscribed already, and to the people who aren't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, even if you enjoyed at least one of my videos here on my vlogging channel. So yeah, I would appreciate it. It'll take like less than a half a second to do. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video slash vlog, please do all those lovely things and whatnot, and I hope to see you guys in the next vlog, whether it's vlog or video on my main channel or whatever it may be. And yeah, I hope to see you guys later. Bye.